Hey friends, welcome to Life Change Library. We're diving into a life-changing journey with Atomic Habits by James Clear, a book that's transformed millions, including me. Have you ever dreamed of a better life, more focus, better health, stronger relationships, but felt stuck, unsure where to start? What if I told you that one tiny habit, like drinking a glass of water every morning or writing one sentence of gratitude, could change everything? This isn't just a book about habits, it's a roadmap to becoming the person you want to be. As someone who struggled with procrastination and big goals, I've seen how small steps work miracles, especially in our busy Indian lives. So grab your chai, settle in, and let's explore how Atomic Habits can help us build a better future, one small step at a time. Let's start with the question. Why do some people achieve their dreams while others stay stuck? James Clear says it's not about willpower or big dramatic changes. It's about small, consistent habits that compound over time. Think of it like saving 10 rupees a day. It seems small, but in a year, you've got over 3,600 rupees. Habits work the same way. I learned this the hard way. A few years ago, I was juggling work, family, and dreams, but I felt overwhelmed. I'd set huge goals like waking up at 5 a.m. to exercise or reading a book a week, but I'd give up quickly. Then I tried something different. I started with just 2 minutes of stretching every morning. It was so easy, I couldn't say no. Within a month, I was fitter, more focused, and happier. That's the power of Atomic Habits, small changes that lead to big results. Let me share a story about Priya, a school teacher from Delhi. Priya loved her students, but her days were stressful, managing classes, grading papers, and balancing home life. She wanted to be calmer and more present, but big changes felt impossible. Then she discovered Atomic Habits. She started a tiny habit. After every class, she'd spend 1 minute writing something she was grateful for, maybe a student's smile or a kind word from a colleague. This 1 minute habit changed everything. Her stress melted away. She connected better with her students, and she even brought that positivity home to her family. Priya's story shows that habits don't need to be big to be powerful. Whether you're a student in Mumbai, a professional in Bangalore, or a homemaker in a small town, these small habits fit into our hectic Indian lives. So how do these tiny habits work? Let's dive into the science. James Clear explains that our brain is like a supercomputer, constantly rewiring itself through neuroplasticity. Every time you repeat a small action like drinking water first thing in the morning, your brain builds new neural pathways. It's like carving a path through a forest. The more you walk it, the clearer it becomes. Clear calls habits the compound interest of self-improvement. A 1% improvement every day adds up to massive change. For example, if you read 1 page of a book daily, you'll finish 12 books in a year. If you walk for 5 minutes after dinner, you'll be fitter in months. In India, we understand this. Think of how we save small amounts for festivals like Diwali, or light a diya daily with gratitude. These small actions build a life of meaning. Now, let's get to the core of Atomic Habits. The 4 laws of habit formation. These are practical rules anyone can follow, no matter how busy you are. First, make it obvious. Tie your habit to something you already do. For example, if you drink chai every morning, use that time to think about one goal for the day. I started doing this while sipping my chai. I'd write one sentence about what I wanted to achieve. It took 30 seconds, but kept me focused all day. Second, make it attractive. Pair your habit with something you enjoy. Love Bollywood music? Do a 1 minute stretch while your favorite song plays. Third, make it easy. Start so small you can't fail. Instead of an hour of exercise, do 2 push-ups. Instead of writing a novel, write 1 sentence. Fourth, make it satisfying. Celebrate every small win. When I finished my 2-minute stretch, I'd smile and say, "Good job." It sounds silly, but it made me want to keep going. These laws are like a recipe. Follow them, and your habits will stick. Let's meet Rohan, a 25-year-old from Pune who dreamed of starting his own business. But he was stuck in a cycle of procrastination, social media, late nights, endless distractions. Then he read Atomic Habits. Rohan started small. Every evening, he'd spend 5 minutes planning his next day, tying it to his routine of making evening tea. At first, it felt too simple to matter. But over weeks, this tiny habit helped him prioritize tasks, stay focused, and take small steps toward his business. Today, Rohan runs a small online store, all because he started with 5 minutes a day. His story reminds us, you don't need to overhaul your life. Just start small, and the results will surprise you. Why are small habits so powerful? Because they build systems, not just goals. James Clear says goals are about what you want to achieve, but habits are about who you want to become. Want to be healthier? Start with a 5-minute walk after dinner. Want stronger relationships? Spend 1 minute every evening telling your family something you appreciate about them. Want to grow your career? Read 1 page of a skill-building book daily. These habits shape your identity. When I started my 5-minute planning habit, I didn't just get more done. I started seeing myself as someone who's organized and in control. In Indian families where we juggle work, studies, or household duties, these small habits are a lifeline. They fit into our lives no matter how busy we are. Let's talk about why we often fail at habits. Have you ever started a New Year's resolution only to give up by February? I've been there. The problem isn't you, it's the approach. We aim too big, too fast. Atomic Habits teaches us to think small. Instead of running a marathon, start with a 5-minute walk. Instead of meditating for an hour, try 1 minute of deep breathing. Here's a personal story. I wanted to read more, but never had time. So I started reading 1 page before bed. Now I finish a book every month, and it feels effortless. The key is to make your habits so easy, you can't say no. And don't forget to celebrate, even a small yes, or a pat on the back keeps you motivated. This is how you build habits that last a lifetime. Atomic Habits isn't just a book, it's a way to live. Whether you dream of better health, stronger relationships, or career success, it all starts with one small habit. Think about your life right now. Maybe you're a student juggling exams, a parent balancing work and home, or someone chasing a big dream. Wherever you are, you can start today. In India, we're taught the value of small efforts, like saving a few rupees daily, or lighting a diya with gratitude during Diwali. Habits are the same small acts of love for your future self. My life changed when I embraced these tiny steps, and I know yours can too. Let's make a commitment together. Pick one small habit and start today. It could be drinking a glass of water every morning, writing 1 sentence of gratitude, or walking for 5 minutes after dinner. Here's your challenge. Pick one tiny habit to start today. Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you choose. Maybe it's a minute of gratitude or a short walk. This Atomic Habit summary is just the beginning. If you want more tips like these, check out our playlist on Life Change Library. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and share this with someone who needs a little inspiration. Small habits, big success, let's make it happen.